For the past 3 weeks, I have been busy. By busy, I mean there is a lot on my plate. I have finally discovered, at least currently in my life right now, what it looks like to have too much on my plate. It just sort of got me thinking about this topic of being busy, of this world we live in where being busy is something that almost is treated like a badge of honor. I don't like being busy particularly. And I have to sort of look at busy of like, if I'm doing something that I'm enjoying, am I busy? I'm enjoying it. So I normally put busy as a negative term. And the things that have made me busy is pretty much the work that I have taken on in the freelance world, and then on top of my current full-time job as well. And I've just taken on too much, and I've realized that. Maybe not too much, but the limit. I hit the limit. I can't take on any more. And I have to be honest with myself in saying that I don't like this feeling very much. But what I think is really interesting is the threshold of being busy. And what I mean by that is that everybody has a different tolerance to being busy. So when I say I'm super busy, is that the same as the amount of busyness that other people are going through? When I talk to someone, I say, "How are you?" And they're like, "Oh, so busy." Would I consider that to be busy if I was to trade places with them? And vice versa? Sometimes I'm like, wow, I'm actually doing pretty good here. I don't really think, I'm not too busy. I feel like I have a good management of time. And then I think about it, I'm like, but is this what busy is for other people? Or in some cases, do people just say that they're busy because they don't know what else to say? One thing I've been trying not to say as much is I don't have enough time. I've been not really agreeing with this saying lately. We all are given the exact same amount of time each day. And of course, time is a construct, it's all man-made. We put these parameters on time, but in a 24-hour span, we all have the exact same amount of time. But if I don't work out in a day, or if I don't do any writing, or if I'm not reading in a day, and I use the excuse that I don't have enough time, I just don't really think that's true. It pretty much means that I'm just prioritizing other things over those activities. If you truly want to do something, then you will find the time, or you will eliminate something out of your life that's taking up time to fill it with that. And it may sound like kind of a harsh reality because a lot of us have kids and a lot of us have unforeseen circumstances put upon us that take away from our time, and that's not really what I'm talking about. I guess I just mean that if we are doing things that aren't really benefiting us, instead of doing things that are, that's on us. What has always seemed bizarre to me is that busy seems to be the automatic response to a lot of people when you ask them, how are things? How have you been? And normally people respond with busy, just so busy. I've been super busy lately. And because I get that response so often, I start to wonder, are these people busy? Is everyone in the world busy? And the answer is probably yes. We have kids and we have jobs and we have families and we have homes and we have things to take care of. Of course we're busy. Why is that the default answer? What's even more bizarre is that it's said with like a badge of honor more often than not. I'm so much more busy than anyone else. If you think you're busy, you should see how busy I am. I don't know why that's something to be proud of. Personally, if I'm busy, really busy with a bunch of tasks that I don't want to do, that's not a good thing. However, if I am busy with things that I'm really excited about and new projects and things that I'm excited to work towards, then yeah, I kind of want to tell people how busy I am with all the things that I'm enjoying. Which then further begs the question, if you're truly enjoying it, is busy really the right word for it? It's hard to find a better word to say, but if you're doing a lot of things often and you're working really hard, I guess that's the definition of busy. So I know this has been sort of a ranty video on the concept of being busy and time, but it's just been on my mind a lot lately because as this year is wrapping up and a new one approaches, I just sort of want to get back to the drawing board and reassess where I want to invest my time next year. Because there's a lot of things that I want to start working on, and there's a lot of things this year that have taken up my time that I don't really want to be doing those things anymore. So I think it's sort of out with the old, in with the new type of concept when it comes to time. And I'm just curious as to, how are you guys doing when it comes to staying busy, being busy, or maybe being too busy? Are there some things that you'd like to take away from your life to free up some time, or are there a few things that you'd like to add to start spending your time on? I'd like to hear about them. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? Ooh, growly.